And welcome into Anderson Fieldhouse as we get ready for the varsity contest between Lincoln Prep and East. I'm Kenitra Pulliams, joined alongside my broadcast partner,
Chorus Davis.
as we get ready we had our senior night ceremony beforehand as we recognized the Lincoln Prep seniors E.J. Betts, Aaron Bedell, Jeremiah Randall, Torrin Thomas, and Jay Sean Jefferson. How much does that add to this game?
So, yeah.
And East will be in the white uniforms with the green trim. Lincoln Prep breaking out the black uniforms in the gold trim. Starting lineups will be the seniors for Lincoln Prep: E.J. Betts, Aaron Bedell, Jeremiah Randall, Torrin Thomas, and Jay Sean Jefferson. East will send Mikeon Thomas, Geraldo Tobin, John Paul Marshall, David Tobin, and Jesse Minter to the floor to start things off. David Tobin jumping it up for East. Ball is controlled on the opening tip by Aaron Bedell and Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep 8-9 on the season after picking up a win on Thursday. First possession, first points, a three-pointer off the hands of Jeremiah Randall. He hit 4 of those just yesterday. Deflected, ball stolen right back by East. Geraldo Tobin comes away with the theft. Contact inside, ball knocked loose.
Nice hustle by Aaron Bedell.
East getting back on defense to knock the ball loose. Ball dumped inside, face-up jumper. Contact on the arm, and that sends Jay Sean Jefferson to the line. Makes the first. Makes them both. 5-0 early lead for Lincoln Prep.
That was a tip by Jeremiah Randall.
Outlet pass, run out, layup won't go. Defensive board pulled down by the Blue Tigers. Three-pointer from the left wing rattles around and out. Offensive board pulled down, held ball. Possession arrow in favor of East. Deflection and another steal by Jefferson. Left-handed layup, no good. There for the offensive rebound and the putback. Teamwork getting it done. Aaron Bedell, one of the 5 seniors for Lincoln Prep. 7-0 lead, and that forces East head coach Neil Watson to call a timeout. 2 minutes gone into the game. Inbound pass deflected. Little pressure token 3/4 court trap by Lincoln Prep. Little round the world shot, no good. Jefferson with the rebound. Interior pass leads to a layup.
Nice assist by E.J. Betts.
Betts facilitating the ball, finding Bedell for the layup. Bears looking for their first points of the game. Well, spinning move, out of control, traveling. Called against East.
Good defense by Betts.
Hussein Muhammad checking into the game. He replaces Geraldo Tobin. Three-pointer, rattles around, defensive board cleared by the Bears. Jesse Minter gets into the paint, hits a fadeaway jumper, rattles around and out. Ball last touched by the Blue Tigers, so it'll go back over to East. Loose ball into the backcourt. And we have a timeout called as Mikey on Thomas comes up hobbling. It's a 30-second timeout called by East. Blue Tigers out to an early 9-0 lead here in the first quarter. East, they've had opportunities, but the ball just won't seem to fall here in the early going. Pressure double team. Bears able to get into the paint, still can't get the bunny to fall. And we have a foul called on contact. Tobin picks up his first personal foul. Let me clarify, David Tobin, not Geraldo. Three-pointer from the right side is long. Defensive board cleared by the Bears. Bears still looking to get on the scoreboard.
And a little tag team action here as Kenitra makes a little run. Miss Davis, how are you today? I am fabulous. Always glad to be in the land of the living, and always good to have Lincoln Prep basketball here. One of the best things about it is we've seen an influx of a lot of participants today. When I say participants, there have been a lot of people in the stands. This is the most that we've seen all year long, quite frankly. And we were talking earlier about how some of the COVID restrictions have been kind of limited, taken away. What's it been like for you as a student athlete, as a student period, to be able to kind of come and get an opportunity to witness some more athletic experiences?
It's great. It's like, it reminds me of last year and previous years of just the environment. Even last week when we had senior night against Southeast parents had to go away. They didn't get to stay for the game. So this is great to experience.
And we've got our first point of the ball game for the East Bears as the bucket falls. And so 2:41 left in the opening quarter here in this varsity contest. Lincoln Prep and East. And there's a jumper inside. Too strong, not good enough. So it'll be East ball. And you were telling me a little bit about your athletic experiences. What's that been like for you?
It's been different, especially just as a senior during this time and this COVID year. So, I mean, not too much, though, because it's also been a great season.
Well, it's been a great season for the Blue Tigers so far as we get a traveling violation against the East Bears. And as always, the Wonder Twin powers will activate, and we will tag team it once again. Here's Kenitra Pulliams.
Wonder Twins back in full effect. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. 9-1. Lincoln Prep with the early lead. Deflection. Bears with the pressure defense coming up with a steal. Racing the other way. Bears still looking for their first field goal. Three-pointer won't go down, so it is back the other way for Lincoln Prep. Bears steal. Out in transition. Hard contact as Jesse Minter drives the ball to the lane, and he is still down, helped to his feet by his teammates. He's going to try and shake it off to be able to take these two free throws. First free throw is good. One more coming. Makes them both. E.J. Betts was the one whistled for the personal foul. Heads up play there in violation. E.J. Betts was almost in trouble of getting a 5-second violation of not getting the ball inbound, so instead he decides to throw it off of the man defending him to reset that 5-second time frame.
Very smart play on his part.
Shot from the left corner is no good. Bears running it down. Neil Watson, the head coach for East, telling his team to bring it out to slow it down to run an offensive set, but instead his point guard, Hussein Muhammad, decides to drive it in and instead gets whistled for the traveling call. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Ball kicked out of bounds, last touch by East. East bench leading the defensive chance. Acrobatic runner. That is good for Jay-Sean Jefferson. Jefferson reached 1,000 career point mark Thursday night, and so he was honored with a game ball during the pregame ceremonies. 20 seconds to go. And that's the first field goal of the game for East, coming off the hands of Mikeon Thomas.
Nice ball movement by Torrin Thomas.
And Aaron Bedell there to finish with a great passing to beat the buzzer. 13-5 after one quarter. Lincoln Prep with an early lead. What were your impressions of the first quarter?
Well, not all of the seniors normally start, so I think they did really good together, playing together, you know. And it was a good first half. For a minute there, East had 0 points, so great defense on their part.
Defensive effort there, only allowing one field goal for the Bears. And as you mentioned, Justin Pearson usually in the starting lineup, but Lincoln Prep going with the chance to honor the 5 seniors, giving them the chance to start in this contest here against East. Lincoln Prep looking for a win tonight, which would improve their record to 500 on the season at 9-9. The Blue Tigers averaging 54 points a game on offense. East averaging right about 39 points a game.
Tigers push up the ball.
Jay-Sean Jefferson trying to rock the rim. Instead, it'll have to settle for an offensive rebound and a putback there. That surely would have brought the Tiger crowd to their feet.
Even the attempt brought them to their feet.
Israel Randall with the defense. Mikeon Thomas Randall with the ball. Mentor with the ball.
Great hustle by Israel Randall.
Blue Tigers getting on the floor, knocking the ball loose. Pair of substitutions now for the Bears. Amarion James checking in. Jump stop, pull-up jumper is short.
Great save by Jay-Sean Jefferson.
Ball knocked loose, but it'll stay on this end. Ball knocked loose. Bears retain possession. Three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Offensive rebound by East. The floater won't go. Last touch by Lincoln Prep. Jefferson gets a breather. Bedell back into the lineup.
And Torrin Thomas for Betts.
Torrin Thomas with a big game on Thursday.
Nice steal by Justin Pearson and got a foul.
Lincoln Prep in the right spot to get deflections and steals, and then to compound the issue, a foul called against East. It's David Tobin's second personal foul. Baseline drive. Count it for Aaron Bedell. Bears still having trouble scoring consistently, but not giving up on the play. There for the deflection is David Tobin. He knocks it out of bounds, but hustles back on the defensive end. Jump stop. Tigers back it out. That bounce pass to the interior low post is deflected and knocked away by the Bears. Halfway through the second quarter, 19-5, Lincoln Prep with the lead. Mentor works off the ball screen. Ball knocked out of bounds. Active defensively is Lincoln Prep, forcing another turnover. Little weave action around the perimeter for Lincoln Prep.
It looks like East has gone into a zone defense.
Bears clear it with the defensive rebound. Pull-up jumper from the left wing is good for Jesse Mentor. First points of the second quarter for the Bears. Interior pass is contested by Mentor. Mentor takes it strong to the rim. He's rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
Goes coast to coast.
Mentor's first free throw is good. Mentor still feeling the effects of that hard fall he took earlier, landing on his hip. Four straight points for Mentor. Brings the Bears within 10.
Looks like he's going to be a big component for East.
Three-pointer is good from the left corner for Israel Randall.
Assist by Justin Pearson.
Active hands on the defensive end leads to another turnover. Outlet pass up ahead, and the finish by Lincoln Prep. The steal by Justin Pearson. Finished by Torrin Thomas. Thomas announcing his intentions to major in engineering. He has been accepted to his top 3 schools, Tuskegee, Prairie View A&M, and Texas Southern, and he has chosen to attend Tuskegee. That's an over and back call against Jesse Minter.
It looks like East is in a 1-3-1.
Pinpoint passing, no good. Hustle for the loose ball. Defense clears it for East. And Mikey Thomas called for shuffling his feet.
EGA bets in for Torrin Thomas. That was a good look by Israel Randall, but the pass just wasn't in Aaron Bedell's hands.
A little too high. Ja'Shawn Jefferson hounding him on defense. Now it's a double team trap, forcing a turnover as the pressure gets to Mikey Thomas. Randall gives it up to Justin Pearson. Dump inside, contact. David Tobin contests the layup. Too much contact. He's whistled for his foul. His 3rd personal foul here in the first half as Jesse Minter tries to explain his case and the case of his team to the ref.
Although from personal experience, that does not change the ref's decision.
You can't soften up the ref and get him on your side? Get him to see things your way?
Personally, that just doesn't work for me. I really wish it did, but sadly, no.
One more free throw coming for Ja'Shawn Jefferson. He makes them both. One minute to go. Another steal by Jefferson. 2-on-1 break for Lincoln Prep. Give and go. And stop.
Looks like the foul was on the floor.
Six team fouls against East. One more and it'll be a 1-and-1 situation.
Wow.
3-second lane violation called against Lincoln Prep. Jefferson camping out just a little too long as we approach 30 seconds remaining before halftime. Moving screen. That's John Paul Marshall called for the foul, his 2nd personal.
Lincoln will try to stall and get the last shot of the quarter.
15 seconds to work with.
Looks like East is back in a man defense.
And E.J. Betts, one of 5 seniors, beats the buzzer with a three-pointer to push the halftime lead to 20 points. It is 29-9 Lincoln Prep. Round of applause from the Lincoln Prep coaching staff, liking the execution there to end the second quarter. We'll be back with more from Anderson Fieldhouse when we return. And we are back at after halftime performance by the Lincoln Prep Spirit Squad, performing their halftime dance routine. 29-9 is our halftime score. Lincoln Prep in control from the opening tip. Jesse Minter doing his part for East in the second quarter. East will start with the ball here in the third quarter. Mikey Thomas with the ball, being hounded by E.J. Betts. 9 seconds in, and a turnover, traveling called against Minter. Jumpers too strong. Offensive board run down by Jefferson. Spinning jumper no good. Rebound pulled down by John Paul Marshall. Minter tries a three, hits off the back of the rim. Tigers clear it. Three from the top of the key, no good. Marshall with the rebound. Ball deflected and stolen back by Randall. He puts up a left-handed floater along the baseline for the first points of this third quarter. Ball deflected, but it will stay on this end. Aaron Bedell trying to shake off a little stinger.
Those were good hands by Jefferson. He almost got the ball.
Floater is short. Out of bounds, last touched by Lincoln Prep. Justin Pearson back in. Dump down inside along the baseline. Offensive foul. David Tobin out of control. That is his fourth personal foul. And we're less than 2 minutes into the third quarter.
I've seen Jefferson take quite a few charges down there in that same spot. He does a good job about getting that call.
Betts throws it inside. Nice look. Nice finish by Pearson. Ball deflected. Stolen. Blue Tigers reset. Interior pass. Jefferson was trying to draw contact, but the foul is called on the floor before the shot went up. Second team foul called against East. Geraldo Tobin whistled for the foul. That three rattles in. Jeremiah Randall liked it so much he wanted to hold the pose in case you wanted to get a shot of that. Opportunistic defensive steal there by Betts. He gets the ball back. His three is short. It goes out of bounds. Coach Glasgow telling him to drive the ball. get into space and get to the rim. Minter thinks about a three. Instead, he throws it inside and throws it away.
Good steal by Thomas there.
And Betts leaves it for Jefferson. Jeremiah Randall tries to get a steal in front of the scorer's table, but he steps along the line. Soft passing leading to defensive opportunities for turnovers. Mikey Thomas gets to the baseline, trips, and he's able to draw a foul. Israel Randall whistled for the foul. Thomas gets a breather, Jefferson back in.
Good steal by Jeremiah Randall.
Pull up in transition. That three knocked down by Jeremiah Randall, 41-9.
And there's Lincoln Senior's sharpshooter.
On the runner. Minter can't get it to fall. Bears stick with it. Offensive rebound and putback is good for Mikey Thomas. Betts wipes his shoes for traction. Randall lets it fly. This time, shot won't go down. Hussein Muhammad with the ball. Loses the handle. Steal. 3-on-1 break. Lob City. Tigers can't finish, but hanging on the rim leads to a technical foul called against Aaron Bedell. He's like, it's my senior day. Why you call a tech?
A tag for what?
Hanging on the rim.
I think done. They're just trying to help these guys.
Yeah, the Tiger fans don't like the call either.
I think Lincoln cheer team wanted to respond back to that.
Minter makes both technical free throws. And East will also get the ball. Behind the back dribble gets taken away. And this time, a layup on the breakaway. That one is good by Bedell, who recovers from getting that tech. Jesse Minter forces the issue. He gets back to the free throw line. He just made 2 technical free throws. Misses the first one, but he'll get one more shot.
Torrin Thomas in the game for Lincoln, giving Jefferson a breather.
Mentor makes a second. That brings the score 43-14, 2:12 to go here in the third quarter. A lot of contact, no whistle. Refs say play on. That time, there is a foul from the left wing. That puts Israel Randall on the line. He will get 3 shots. Neil Watson trying to argue or point out something he wants the refs to look for. Second free throw is good. (46-14) is the score. Ball knocked loose. Mentor maintains possession.
Good hands by Torrin Thomas to get the steal.
3-on-1 break. Over the head pass. Out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bears. Three from the right side is no good. Ball run down and saved with the behind-the-back pass. Blue Tigers lose control, but it is last touched by East off the hands of Yannick Dioter. Off the inbounds pass, converted there by Aaron Bedell. .45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 34-point lead for Lincoln Prep. Bedell closes off baseline. Bedell whistled for his second personal foul. 3 team fouls apiece on each team.
That was a good box out by Stuckey.
Thomas off his hands. 28 seconds to go for Lincoln Prep. 3-pointer. Swished in by Johan Stuckey. Mentor walking the ball up the court, 9 seconds to go.
Good hands by Pearson to get the steal.
And had time for one more dribble, but still a Justin Pearson coming up with a steal to close out the third quarter. Lincoln Prep leading 51-14, extending the lead. The Blue Tigers. And we're ready to go here in the fourth quarter. Lincoln Prep will start with the ball and the lead. Turnaround jumper. Basket and the bump. Count it.
That was a nice spin move by Thomas there to get the and one.
Thomas makes the free throw. Plans to major in engineering, so he knows all about probability, angles, formulas, and percentages. Face-up jumper. It's no good, but Tobin. You remember Tobin picked up his fourth personal foul with 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Less than 2 minutes in, so he sat the remainder of the quarter. Jesse Minter trying to stretch out what looks like a cramp. Tobin's first free throw is no good. Betts and Randall back in. Makes them both. And even though he was at the free throw line, usually a stop clock situation, because the margin is more than 35 points, it's a running clock here in the fourth quarter.
Good spin move by Jay Sean.
Back-to-back possessions, three the hard way for the Blue Tigers. And that is David Tobin's fifth and disqualifying foul. He fouls out, and Minter back into the game.
Yeah.
Bench warning called against East head coach Neil Watson. And now whistled for the technical call. The warning would not quiet Coach Watson.
It looked like there was some back and forth there with the Lincoln head coach.
Jefferson makes the technical free throw. One more coming. His teammates teasing him about missing a free throw.
I've never seen him miss a free throw.
Makes the second. And he is the best free throw shooter on the Blue Tigers team this season. It's now a 43-point lead. Betts takes it to the rim, no good. Jefferson clear with the offensive rebound. Blue Tigers reset. Randall asking for the ball. Jefferson aggressively gets his own miss, puts the shot back up, and is fouled. makes the first. Jefferson makes them both. Now we have substitutions. Coming for the Blue Tigers. Traffic along the baseline. Foul called. Kansas City Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell in attendance watching his son play here on senior night. As we go under a minute left to play in this game. Interior pass off the hands of the Bears. It will go over to Lincoln Prep. Baseline jumper.
Shot by Chris Harmon. Good drive by Jaden Washington. Can't quite finish.
5 seconds to go. And count the layup, and that completes the scoring. And Lincoln Prep wins this game 62-19 over East. Senior night send-off, a victory for the Blue Tigers.
I'll talk to you.
We're now joined on the broadcast by KCPS Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell. Thank you for joining us. First off, congratulations to you, to your family here on a celebratory senior night.
Yeah, thank you. It's exciting. This is our second year going through this process. You know, our daughter played volleyball last year, and as a result of her playing, is in college now on a volleyball scholarship. So we're very blessed to have had this opportunity to see two of our kids do senior night here in KCPS.
KCPS has announced plans to work towards getting students back into the classroom, all students. Can you explain the plans and the plans and the timeline?
So yeah, at this point, we're looking at a return on March 15th. Our goal is to bring our students back on a hybrid schedule. We want to phase in students so that we can make sure that we are adhering to all of our CDC guidelines, making sure that our systems are intact, and practicing safety in particular for the adults and the students that we serve. So over a 3-week period, the 15th, the 22nd, and April 5th, we'll be phasing different students in. And our goal is, after we have our board meeting next Wednesday, all of this information will be made available for the entire public's consumption.
Looking back a little bit, the graduation rates continue to increase across the district. What has it taken both from the students as well as the administrators and the teachers to make sure it is a successful district?
Well, it's about belief. We just want to tell our students that we understand they show up with a lot of variables that oftentimes may be beyond their control. But one of the things I try to do when I go to schools and speak is I tell students you can't allow for those variables to be utilized as crutches as to why you can't put forth your best effort. And so a lot of it is just about giving people hope and giving them a can-do mentality. So to see the school district move from 68% to almost 74.8 this year lets us know that we're headed in the right direction and that the systems that we put in place are paying off.
Central Middle School teacher Robert Wheaton honored today by the Kansas City Council, for his collaboration effort. Can you explain just kind of the dedication of what he's shown just as far as being recognized?
Well, I think it's just the commitment, and that gentleman is also, if I'm not mistaken, one of our coaches over at that school, and if I'm not mistaken, reigning teacher of the year. So, with Mr. Wheaton, he's somebody that's from here. He's somebody that understands the community. He absolutely cares about these kids, and you hear it every time you talk to him. So it's a well-deserved acknowledgement and reward for him, an award for him for doing just simply what he gets paid to do. And I think some people go above and beyond, and he's one of those people. He recognizes that in order to be successful here in KCPS, you have to do more than just be a teacher. It's just that simple, whether it's a mentor, whether it's coaching, whether it's just being that positive adult advocate. These are the kind of people we have to have if we want to get this school district to full accreditation.
What have been some of the challenges for you, your administration, as far as the entire district over this past year as this pandemic landscape is ever evolving?
Well, ultimately, just our worry about the social and emotional well-being of our students, and realizing that these are variables that we cannot control for. We often are able to control for those when they are with us 5 days a week, and we have the resources. And I had an opportunity to speak to students in our town hall meetings today. And fortunately for us, we did have some that admitted that how they have been struggling during this pandemic, and how they're just some of the lowest points they wanted to give up, but they didn't, and it was because of the encouragement of educators within our system that have inspired to keep them moving forward. So it's been difficult, but I'm excited that we're getting ready to come back, and even if we have them a couple of days a week, it's better than just having them 100% on a virtual platform.
What do you need, and what is your message, number one, to those who may be struggling right now just with not having the social connection, both from the teaching standpoint as well as from the students, and how can we make this the best for everyone?
Ultimately, my message has always been, let's take a natural health disaster or a national health disaster, and let's utilize it to reimagine education. We have an opportunity right now, in my opinion, to come out on the other side of this pandemic and to be a stronger system. We're going to be much more ambidextrous because now our teachers have the ability to understand how to utilize those digital resources while still also being able to teach in a traditional manner. And so in the future, our district's going to be able to offer the best of both worlds. A virtual platform for those who want to take it and take advantage of it, and really open up 24 hours of learning anytime, anywhere, removing brick and mortar, but while also still being able to reimagine our calendar, reimagine what school start times can look like. These are all of the things that we're going to be engaging with this community over this next year from what we've learned this year through this pandemic.
The flexibility the creativity, and the cooperation of everyone involved. Dr. Mark Bedell, thank you for your time. And again, congratulations on senior night. And thank you for joining us here on the KCPS Game of the Week. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you. So I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was not looking at that camera.
That's
that
okay.
much. But okay, thank you.